Morning, YouTube. Well, they were stripping the whole house vacuum. Okay, I get it all. I don't think that's what was holding it, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Right? Something else holding it too. It's been a while since I've done one. You know? A long time since I've done one. I forget how they come apart. It's the one that hangs in your basement. You just run around the whole house with a hose and a power head. See, there's the motor. That sheds any light. Big old motor in there. I'm not seeing how this comes off. Oh, there's the other screw. See? Doesn't help if you're blind as a bat. Get off. Now what? That didn't do anything. Oh, okay. That's probably preventing a little bit too. This guy. Bear with me. Everything's kind of glary in here because the sun's shining through the window. With a little bit of sun that we get. Yeah, our snow is hanging on for some reason. There we go. Fight me, you little bugger. There we go. There's 3 springs on here. I don't know if they mean anything to me. Yeah, they're holding the motor. There's no easy way to get them off. There. There we go. More plastic. Voila. I'm going to disconnect some wires and get it out. But it should be copper motor. It said should be. Famous last words, right? Should be. Yeah, that's a wood stove blower going in the background. I apologize if it's too loud. The wire's still holding that one here. Nice little transformer and stuff on there, a little bit of wire. Oop, that went wrong direction. Voila. That'll go outside in the blue box. Yes, we still have that. They didn't cancel that. There's the buggers, eh? So there's yonder motor. Now I just got to uncover it. This should just come off. It should. Fight for these too. Why? 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 I'll get this little guy off. It's pressed on. Well, before we go any farther, are you copper? Yes, you are. Most definitely. Then we got some sheet aluminum, cast aluminum, more sheet aluminum, copper motor. Yeah, this is easier than getting a bit out. You know, I have more than one drill. I should have them loaded with different bits, right? And I just grab the drill. Okay, now we're being temperamental. Sheet aluminum, I think. Magnet, check with a magnet. Getting the brushes out. That way they're up and out of the way. They all have a little bit of copper on them. Chunky brass. Always go after those. They're both the same. Now I need that wee little bit. I don't know if this one's small enough to get in there. Oh yeah. It's holding this on these two screws. Actually, it's holding the whole motor together. Okay, get another spoolie. It's not this one, are you? No. That's the bigger one. That's the bigger one. This guy. Yep. There's always two sizes. There, clean cast. Debating whether or not to make a run this week to the scrap yard just to get rid of what I got, or maybe the non-ferrous yard. I don't need to pick anything up for Christmas because we're all done with that Christmas shopping stuff. The wife always makes sure, and it's generally throughout the year that we end up buying each other certain gifts anyways, and then we say Christmas, okay. So, and sometimes you just can't wait, right, to use certain things. We do that with birthdays and everything else. So, okay, nice copper motor. Now we got to get him out. He requires getting that one screw undone. I'm going to move you back a little bit because you're too close. Hopefully this little thing isn't going to run you over. Can't call her little anymore. She's 52 pounds weight. So, we get these off first, the covers. I don't know if any of you guys do this or not. You probably just throw them right away in the shred. I do not, obviously. I don't need anything but the pliers. Doesn't take much to get these undone. You undo them the same way the turbo runs, because they run this way to suck And so they're forever tightening that nut. But yet they still come apart sometimes. You see the little turbos in there. You can see the perforation. That's the way you undo the nut. See the dots? So that's sheet aluminum. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much, but hey. Now this whole thing should come off the rotor. I'm hoping I can get this off the cast first. The main shell is cast aluminum. There's another one, extruded aluminum, sheet aluminum. Since it was a whole house blower, you know, it has extras in it. Like there's another one in between here yet. And there's another extruded piece of aluminum. People won't think it's worth it, but I do this. This is kind of a turbo. These are all sheet pieces of aluminum. They're all pieces of sheet aluminum. They come off. That's tin. Oh, they just snap right off. See? I know it isn't much. It ain't gonna make a difference, but I just don't like the idea of throwing it in the shred bucket. So I just have to hit them on the seam there, and I can get the other one out of there. And this should just come right off. There, complete solid chunk of cast aluminum. And there's your rotor. And this one here will go in the rotor bucket because you can actually see through the holes, so it won't be too hard to take apart, you know? You know what I mean? See how you can see through the holes? Look at that. So it won't be too bad to take apart. So it's in the rotor bucket. Now I just got to get this one apart yet. A little crimp in it. There we go. This one will be the same as that other one I did. See? It's the same. So I just get those little guys off there, that's all. It takes a couple seconds. It's not a big deal. Side cutters, just bend them sideways. Boom, you're off. You're off and running to the races. So tin. Another turbo. More tin. So yeah. Another piece of extruded. All that out of one vacuum. Not too bad, huh? And the other piece, if you noticed at the garbage last week, the rest of the container of that vacuum was on the road. Because they do hang in the basement, you know, it's the whole big tub, the thing that, the filter, and then the bucket that catches everything. So it's still a typical vacuum, you still have to empty them out. And this is all steel thread, so in there. There, we'll take one of these apart for your enjoyment. If you're still with me yet. I'll show you how I do these. No power tools. Sometimes when you bend them like this, they'll fall off their catches and you just pull them out the bottom. This one is not going to do that. So I have one of that's why I don't like wearing this jacket. This guy. Put it to your chest. Just like that. Hear that? It's my ribs cracking. Listen. Nah, just kidding. That's the wire. See, it cut through nicely. So now I flip it over. Nice little pry bar. Just like that. I got this guy here. Does he have any steel on him? Yeah, he's got a little brassy thing on. I asked before if he minds if they're on there, and he says no, take them off. Okay. And it goes through his grinder. Actually, this bucket doesn't matter. It's the ones with the insulated wire. But I'd take them off anyways. There we go. Here's the other half. See, those motors are easy to take apart. That's why I like vacuum motors. Now you got to get the right ones. You can't just take any vacuum. I did a canister one earlier this morning, and it had the copper motor in it. Now you just got to take these off yet. These aren't that difficult to get out. Use the bench vise a little bit for grip. Oh, yeah, see, on TV it makes it harder. There we go. Brass. Pull him out. Get that out. Cut the little piece of copper off. Yeah, don't throw any copper in the shred bucket if I can help it. Not to my knowledge anyways. There, another piece of brass. If you're not sure, or you put it on your grinder, bring up the color. And plastic goes in the plastic bucket. This goes in the shred bucket. And then we still have this guy to deal with yet. I don't know what's holding you on to the... I'm going to say it's got to be an adhesive. I don't see any rivets. It's steel or aluminum? That's steel. I just don't know what's holding it up. The plastic catch there. One. Ooh, that's not plastic. That definitely ain't plastic. Oh, it's a big ass rivet. Where is it? See? There's a screw. Okay. There was a screwy. Oh, these goofy little lights are holding it. There we go. Some brassy bits on here. Clean with no caffeine. Now I can take the transformer off, put it in the motor bucket for 20 cents a pound, or I can leave it on here and still get 20 cents a pound for it for the circuit board. So what do you propose I do with it? Take it off? Or leave it on the circuits? That is the question. Generally, when they're really big, I take them off because then they're worthwhile stripping, you know. That one worthwhile stripping. I'm gonna leave them there. Look out. That's right. Smack the thing. Ooh, 20-minute video. I don't know if you followed. If you followed this far, then I appreciate you watching. Thumbs up. Thumbs down. Don't worry about sharing it out. I do that already myself when I watch them. So, Mavis, any kind words? Have a nice day.